In the next 1 to 2 weeks, XRP is about to skyrocket over $149.29, as per confirmed, due to massive settlement news unfolding right in front of our eyes, and it's happening on May 19th. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission officially announced a couple days ago, just in the last, I would say, 12 to 24 hours, that Ripple has accepted an offer that they offered to Ripple Labs to basically settle the Ripple XRP lawsuit. Now, with this announced, the final conclusion for the Ripple SC lawsuit settlement will take place on May 19th, meaning that will be the final date, and that will be the date an announcement is released to the public saying that the XRP lawsuit is now finally over. But what we do want to pay attention to is 3 critical prices that have confirmed for XRP to unfold within the next couple of months, starting with one that is happening in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and that is $149.29 per XRP with a Ripple IPO. And again, the expectation is in the next 7 to 14 days. On the second price target, which is going to hit your charts, is $2,742.24. And this comes with a Ripple X Federal Reserve partnership, again unfolding right in front of our eyes, and this one could take about 1 to 2 months. Next, we see $63,731.21, but this is about a full-scale global payment integration. We're talking about globally using XRP for payments across borders, central banks, basically all the institutions agreeing to use XRP as the means of payment to facilitate all the payment across the world. But guys, it's unfolding right in front of us. I mean, the Bank of America has officially announced that they're buying XRP. And if you guys take a closer look, here's the Bank of American XRP ledger account. In this case, you can take a look that they own a lot of XRP. In fact, 1 billion XRP is owned by the Bank of America. And it seems to just increasingly grow every single couple, months. We're seeing Bank of America buy more and more XRP. And again, this is literally verified, confirmed on the ledger. So you see 1 billion, and here you have 100 million. So total, when you do accumulation, the Bank of America owns about 1.1 billion XRP in their holdings, and is only going to increase from here as we see more and more institutions jumping on board the XRP ledger. On top of this, the United States has officially approved the Ripple SC settlement. I think that's confirmed. But now we're getting analysts confirming that Swift will actually be using XRP as well. Here's one analyst confirming that it is inevitable that we are going to see $10,000 per XRP, literally confirming $10,000 per XRP will happen. Again, here's another verified article that was stated Ripple confirms agreement to end XRP case with SEC in latest Q1 2025. But the concept here is that it's confirmed the fact that XRP is going to facilitate and be over $10,000, and that it's going to facilitate over $1.25 quadrillion, and it's going to happen as early as in the next 2 to 4 months. So I'm going to make you guys listen to this clip because I think it's critical to really comprehend in your mind. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Processes $5 trillion daily, or 1.25 quadrillion annually. If you didn't know what that was, quadrillion annually, Swift. If XRP captures 5 to 10% of volume, let's just say 10% of volume, $125 trillion annually. The demand for XRP, by the way, it could be any of these other technologies we're talking about. Analysts estimate that a $10 trillion market cap could push XRP's price to $100 per token, with full replacement potentially driving it up. Processes $5 trillion daily, or what?
Now, of course, before you get right into the video, I do want to remind you guys to sign up using my link in the description and do a transaction to get yourself free money. Yes, we're giving every single person that just watches the video and subscribes to the channel free money up to $100, in fact, to get yourself even more XRP with. This is a very limited time opportunity. It's a golden opportunity, in fact, because it's literally free money, and it's very easy. There's almost no requirements. Like, comment in the comment section, XRP boom, subscribe to the channel, and then sign up and upload using my link in the description and do a transaction. Now again, this transaction could be any amount, 1 penny, $1, $10, any amount, but as long as you do sign up using my link in the description and do a transaction, you're going to get yourself $200 for you to buy even more XRP with, or any of your other favorite cryptos, or even withdraw the $100, cash it out, and pay your bills with it. Again, it's free money, takes less than 5 minutes. I definitely recommend it. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Now, this is extremely critical. I mean, what we're looking at here is the daily market update for XRP, where it's currently down about 1.55%. Not much, specifically after a massive boom. The volume in the last 24 hours is down about 36%. The market cap down about 1.55%. But overall, take a look at this chart right here. Overall, we are looking very good. I mean, the day chart, yes, we had a retracement, but we're seeing the rebound. In the 1 month chart, take a look at this. I mean, you're looking at massive gains right here. And when we look at the all-time chart, guys, we are really getting close to the all-time high for XRP. I mean, we are hitting there. We've seen the rebound, and it does seem to be exactly what we're doing here. It looks like we are hitting the breakout point before we get that massive turbulence. Just take a look at the last bull run. I mean, it happened a similar kind of pattern at the bottom. Then we had that massive spike, and it seems like we may be heading towards that as well. Now guys, pay very close attention to this next thing. This is extremely important. I mean, this is massive. Forbes reports that XRP could surge to between $59,472 within the next 6 to 8 months. So that's not long from now. This is by Forbes Business, which Forbes Business is the largest financial news outlet to exist, the most verified news outlet to exist. And the crazy part is it was confirmed by AI. It was confirmed by ChatGPT, Bing AI, and even Google Bard. So that is a fact. But the top of the United States of America is seeing that shift and is jumping on board. In fact, XRP will bridge all the money. Bankers love XRP, and so do I. When they said XRP is a banker's coin, what's wrong about that from an investor's view? Guys, you gotta see this clip, which is the President of the United States of America confirming a crypto reserve that will be conjoining XRP among that reserve. $68 billion will fluctuate into 4 tokens. Leading the path is XRP, the #1 American cryptocurrency. This is what we are looking at here. This is what is about to flow. This is the money that's going to go into XRP. So I'm going to roll the clip for you because I really think it's critical for you guys to really listen to this closely and hear it out. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
I have an executive order for your attention relating actually to government payments. Historically, checks issued by the Treasury are, I believe, 14 times more likely to become the subject of fraud than electronic transfer payments. This is an executive order that's going to push the Treasury Department to modernize its payment system to ensure that where possible they're using electronic methods of payment as opposed to paper checks in order to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse in the government, which is obviously an endeavor that we've been pursuing in numerous aspects of government under your leadership.
It's basically modernization of equipment and methods, and it's something that really I think he's going to be a great Secretary of the Treasury wanted, Scott, and so we're doing this, and we have other modernization programs going on. We could let somebody else, whoever's next, whoever that may be, do it, but it's something that should have been done 25, 30 years ago. Okay.
Now, I want to end off with something I think is very important, and that is the XRP ETF, which it's not really about the XRP ETF in this specific situation, but rather the institution that's filing the XRP ETF. And that is actually BlackRock. BlackRock, the largest venture capitalist firm to exist in the history of the world. And this is the massive firm that is officially confirmed a meeting with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission Crypto Task Force to discuss, guess what? Well, the XRP ETF. Now, this is critical on multiple levels, multiple stands, and really specifically for individuals that hold XRP or anybody that's on the XRP ledger, because this introduces not millions, not hundreds of millions, rather billions and trillions of dollars that are brand new onto the XRP ledger. Guys, this is BlackRock, the global giant, and they're talking with the SEC directly to get this XRP ETF approved. Just imagine what this means. They must have clients lined up, stacks of people all trying to get into XRP, but are not able to, specifically on an institutional level. And so the XRP ETF for them is extremely important. And in fact, it's so important that they decided to reach out to the United States Securities and Exchange Commission Crypto Task Force itself to actually deal a partnership and to release it as soon and as quickly as possible. But I truly believe this is something critical and it's important, and it goes back to reference the main point of this video, which is really not only the settlement part, but the price part of the XRP, which is going to go out to, to highs of $63,731. And again, not my words, but rather the words of Forbes speculating that it will happen in as quickly as 6 to 8 months. But really, what we're looking at in the next 1 to 2 weeks is the potential to hit over $149.29. Now, guys, with all that being said, I'm going to end out the video here. So I want to remind you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, share this video, as well as don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, because you never know what might happen to the channel. So drop a follow on my second channel, the Mighty Crypto channel, which will be linked in the description, and sign up on Uphold using my link in the description and do a transaction. So please do that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.